Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. It's been a few weeks since, well, I think it's been a couple of months since I streamed it, since patch 7.0, 7.5, something like that, when we did the, oh, let me bring game volume back in. There we go. Spotify that I wanted to mute. Right. Yes, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Had the 7.1 drop last Tuesday. I haven't had a chance to properly play it. I've been doing a few bits, but not actually gone into plot. So this is the first time. But I'm going to first do the Alliance raid, because that's got a reset due tonight. So let's get that going before the reset happens and get my my item. Right. Hey, aren't you Lexwolf? It certainly saved me a lot of trouble. I was asked to find you on behalf of Myriad. Curious happenings found in Mamuka of late, and we thought one of your worldly experience may be able to help us make sense of things. If you have time and inclination to aid us, she awaits you in Mamuk. You'll find her west of the plaza in the large building near the two-headed statue. Okay, I need to probably aim camera down slightly, just because of the angle was a bit. Yeah. Ooh, starting to twist. Just because it's cropped. Right, there we go. Right. So something's happening in Zactrell. Probably put the change my background light and make that a bit brighter. Plain white light. I have been doing a bunch of playing around over the game over the past couple of weeks, off stream basically, just to chill, do some stuff. Got every single class up to 100. Only just got that done, so I'm good for. That took me pretty much the entirety of Endwalker to get everyone to 90, and about 4 and a bit months to get it everyone from 90 to 100. Oh, going the wrong way. I was just going south. Yeah, not done plot, but I have watched other people play the main plot. Unfortunately, just hitting tree, damn firebird. So I kind of know what's going on with main story. But Alliance raid, Ayo. That's going to be interesting. Had my phone beep for a notification and realised, oh yeah, using it as a camera. I should really sort out my old Samsung. Make that the camera or something, make that a permanent camera setup. Oh, went past. Oh, it's in here? Oh, come on. Oh, is that the two-headed statue? Thank you for coming. Truth be told, I was unsure if I was right to call on you. But the troubles we now face cannot be overcome with our strength alone. It all began when we found the fallen traveller in the sky deep Sonate. For mercy, his wounds were not life-threatening. His kind is not common sight in these lands, tall and slender of build with pointed ears. He has yet to awaken, but speaks in his sleeps of strange things that make little sense to us. It was our hope that you might recognise something of in his ramblings, or perhaps even jog his memory. Once he regains consciousness, might you be willing to speak with him? Oh, I've just seen the earrings I've got. Oh, those are kind of cool, actually. Milalja, the traveller stirs. Very good. If you would be so kind to bring him here. We are glad to see you awake, and in good health besides. May I ask you your name, traveller? My name, I'm sorry, I can't remember. It would seem the fall has affected his memory. In any case, his presence here is a complete mystery to us. His armour the only hint as to where he came? Does anything about him strike you as out of the ordinary? Not much different from any Elezen I've met, or would that be Eldite? Oh, there has been Final Fantasy 11 crossovers in the past, but Elezen? Eldite? No, that's not quite right. Unless he's that might be the name for Elezens in the past. I remember. I'm an elven adventurer. And you're Mamolja. Could it be I've come to Mamuk? Wait, if I'm in Mamuk, then I must have been taken prisoner. So readily believe us enemies. Perhaps he has come from a land unfamiliar with our customs, across the salt. Maybe he came from Alexandria. We've no way to know for certain. In which case... Milalja, we must gather our strongest fighters at once. Why? What's happened? Galuljajar's shade has returned. It's been sighted near Gokdrak Descent. Bakuljajar has engaged the apparition, but I fear the worst. The Varazol's companion from the Feast of Brotherhood, I suspect you would understand the graveness of the situation better than most. In recent days, the late Dawn Servant Shade has been seen wandering the woods of Yaktel. I have reason to believe it was involved in like manner to the one used in the feat. Only a privileged few of the Bunawar should be privy to the knowledge required to perform the rite. The culprit will be found in time, but we've a more pressing matter at hand now. I must hurry and inform the Landsguard. Bakuljajar requires reinforcements. The Dawn Servant Shade. I fear he may not hold out until the guards assemble. I am loath to ask such favour, but would you aid Bakul Jar Jar in this battle? I am in your debt. Gokdrak descent is to the west of here. Please go and help my son. Galul Jar Jar? Are you going to steal his sword and shield? Hang on, let's change mount. Let's pick a specific one. Because I just got it. Hey Beard, thanks for the bongos. Are we having a good day so far? I'm doing the Alliance raid before the before it resets tonight, essentially. So it's been out for a week. I've not had a chance to play it. Well, I say chance. I wanted to play it on stream. Cool. Are you going to get voice action? Please be voiced. Ah. Pathetic, and you dare call yourself blessed siblings. Not bad, you might actually prove a challenge. If you come to help, best stay on your guard. He's not alone. Until I picked up Charlotte. Who the hell is this with their big Mike Tyson, Jake Paul punching arms? What's this? Another monster in need of slaying? Don't worry, I'll send them packing. That sucks. Damn child. Unfang. I forgot how good the cutscenes were. I can't explain why this something told me I had to be here. Ha! Not bad at all. But it'll take more than a couple of Tauros to stop me. Tauros? Are you daft, girl? You can speak? A shame you don't seem to have any manners. Name's Prish, and you'd do well to remember it. Got a free replacement frame, so not so bad. Okay, were they insured? Prish. Or is it just expected of children frames, really? Haha, looks like I win. Oh. Hey, Ifrit. One Taurus down, one to go. I hope you're ready. Yeah, at ease, Preesh. We've seen up to our task. Come. Whatever you say, old Mia. Yeah. What is she talking about? Preesh, wait, please don't go. Yeah, so are the new frames now insured for another year? Does it reset? I'm guessing word of the Dawn Seventh Shade is what brought you here. I don't know what the girl has to do with all this, but clearly she's aligned with whomever summoned them. The way remains open, though there's no telling where it leads. Even so, we can't be allowed to return. They can't be allowed to return. We've a duty to protect this forest, and I'll not see it torn apart by some two-headed imposter. Let's hurry up after them, brother. Watch over the one, over that one, won't you? Preesh, what's happened to you? I never really... I had 11. But I played it for a little bit, so but I didn't know what I was doing early on. Right, let's... Oh, I need to talk to the armor-clad wanderer. I never got to really do any story. I know that much. Everything's still hazy, but I recall fighting alongside that girl. We were comrades in arms, I think. But something was clearly wrong with her. But something was clearly wrong with her. She not only mistook me for a monster, but she called her two-headed companion Olmia. No, do not skip cutscene. The Olmia I know is an elven woman, a far cry from the reptilian fiends we encountered. Something dark has taken hold of her, clouded her mind, and I have to go and... Ugh. Not going anywhere with those wounds. But she needs me. You would go in my stead? I know not how to thank you. I recognise that look. The eyes of a woman who's seen more than a fair share of battle. Despite what Preesh has done, she was a dear friend to me. I'm fairly certain. Have care, friend. There's no telling what lies beyond that portal. Oh, it's going straight into the duty. Okay. Quite quick. What? 20 minutes? 15 minutes of plot? Let's see how long the queue is. Probably not that long because it's new. Oh, market board stuff selling. That's good. More money. here. Oh wow, we've got 3 tanks, 3 healers, or 6 healers, and 1 of 15 DPS. No one wants to DPS this dungeon. It's usually the other way around, waiting for the tanks and healers. Never seen that before. Travel to my house and just chill with my actual in-game house. And have some food. It's just a bit small for now, but I know there's an update to make it more like a TARDIS. No, this is still under construction in here. Just random bomb lanterns. I need to get some lights in here. Yeah. Got 16 plot going on. Have it designed like a Japanese tavern. Dame. Although that does remind me, I need to buy something from the gold saucer. There's a new emote that came out in this patch, and that'd be perfect for behind the bar. If I head back, I wish I could get my my retainers to that do emotes, but oh well. Should be. Where is it? Try and spot. Ah, there you go. Ah, place is too small. Especially with how tall all the counters are and everything. I know they've added a dartboard, but there is no dartboard that I can... There's no place to put a dartboard in here. That would be perfect for, again, a Japanese style bar. Oh, there we go. There's my retainer, my first one. His name's Chorizo. Surprising how many plots of land there are spare. But it's all small plots. Come on. Boop, 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 boop. Ah. money. I thought that would... Seriously, no tanks, healers, and... What the hell happened? Come on, it's a new content. It should be being constantly played. Well, here I'm going to sneak into this place's rooftop. I've done it before, but it's a jumping puzzle. Come on. Come on. There you go. Yeah, it's just cool that they built like a house in a tree where the top of the stump is a little, like, I don't know, patio. And there's no other way to get up here. Even though there seems to be a hatch on the model, you can't get up here by any other way. Shall looks like. Hang on. These French Overlord fans. The owner of this place is Shoutier Bloodfallen. And the greetings in French. Come on. I'm just gonna drive around. Because why not? Okay, 3 more DPS needed. Can't fly in this place. I don't think the real Regalia can do this. Anywhere I can go to just kill time. Yeah, let's go here. Because this is like a busy area, because there's a new event going on in this spot. have to come here daily to get a manatee mount at the moment. You don't have to come daily, but you get 3 attempts per day to do something. Okay. Ah, there we go. They'll probably respawn me in another spot. Yeah, a lot of people saying first time in the chat in the corner that camera's covering up, but ooh. This is the world of Final Fantasy XI. I'm having a look at. Oh, am I? Okay, let's go. This is just a DPS checking essentially.
Careful, that girl is stronger than she looks.
Oh, it's a cool down there. I have to pay attention next time I come here. Oh. Do that.
How about we start with a big fat knuckle sandwich? Here we go! Wait for it! Wait for it!
I'm not exactly sure what she's doing. Oh, I see.
Now you've got! Wait for it! Wait for it! Wait for it!
I think I get it. So each one's a charge.
No buying drop kick to your fat head! Altana, give me strength!
What are these?
By the light of the dawn! Not bad! Not bad at all! Oh, we're just getting started! Wait for
Oh,
it! Wait for it! A royal uppercut! Man, is that all? And I was just working up an appetite.
okay.
Behold,
It's not
the
too
blessed power of
too
Altana.
difficult. Ooh. It's not like the prime number boss where you have to actually do maths. where's the safe spots? Okay, there's the safe spots. Oh. I think that's... Oh! Ah, shit, I was waiting inside the spikes.
This should do it. Take this and that and one of these. Now we're having a party. Time to get serious.
Okay.
Wait for it. Wait for it. I'm not done yet.
What's she doing now? Oh, there's what? 3 of these and spikes. Okay. Okay, it's the 2.
Open your eyes. You can't stop the flood of mortal existence. That was a good one. Eat this! Take this and that and one of these.
She's going to go down so quickly in the later expansion.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go.
I've a bone to pick with this one. But first, the only way out is forward.
Oh.
A forest, huh?
Oh. Ah, I can't believe I did that. I thought it was just...
We'll look after the girl.
Can't believe I just walked off instead of going through the portal. Hey, okay, I got my item. So I was after mage items from this run at the moment. I was expecting to sort of go through here and do something like this.
On your guard. I sense something up ahead. Something big.
I missed everything that's going on in this forest. Ooh. It's been a while since we fought a dragon. Ooh, I was just outside of it. Oh, it says stay within. Okay. And dead. Okay, it's just recognizing patterns. Oh. Stay outside for a moment. Did not have enough HP to survive that. Ads. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Oh. Just figuring out where I need to be so I don't get hit by those tornadoes. Baleful breath. Okay, that's simple. Oh, okay. One of the sages. Just watching the HP. I'm going to watch this before I accept the raise. Oh. So glad I was just on the outside of that. Ooh. Get in the centre. Oh. I will be learning how to do this over the next week or so. Hurricane wings, is that what sent me into the area? Oh, no, it's just a AoE. Oh. Wing terror, so that's outside, yeah.
Teleportation magic. Ah, brace yourselves.
At least they voiced him for this, but I'm just like, oh, I want more of a cool voicing.
So where are we now? And what are these floating ruins?
Yeah, can't grab any of these. I've already taken my loot for the week. Away.
There's something about that big tower.
Oh, hi Titan. So many small lads around. There's Ifrit. Teleporter. So that's just showing off the regions of it.
5 of them.
11?
This should be interesting.
Oh. Interesting. Oh, something's targeting me. Or is it I'm linked to this one? They have done linked to specific enemies in the past.
You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you.
Oh, there's a bunch dead on the floor.
You shall be twisted by the envy that drives you. Dismembers.
What? Fighting a party?
Shall be smothered by the arrogance that consumes you.
Oh, what the hell? This? Oh, they're being led.
Defeated by the apathy that plagues.
Dismembers.
All being added in, and oh, this is becoming clustered.
Shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds
shit.
you.
Trying to catch up with them, and I'm going, why are you over there? What have I missed?
Arrogance defiles.
This is one of the most chaotic ones I've had in a while, and this isn't even one of the chaos raids that they're talking about implementing soon. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's right here.
Cowardice dismembers.
Oh, that one down. 3 down, 1 lost.
Well fought. Uklamat chose her companions well. Our next destination. No doubt a warm reception awaits us. Let's go and have a look. What? Then why only you?
Ah, good with the player. Okay. Typical Kindred Raid Shadow Lord. Okay. Just the Shadow Lord. Fine.
Come, mortals. Allow me to show you the depths of my hatred and your folly!
Oh, someone's saying, I think he bites. Can I pet him? I assume he's from, you know, like the boss of base Final Fantasy XI or something. Oh, someone's starting off with a...
I cannot die!
Not break.
Until I have eradicated you and your kind from this world! The land trembles before my might!
Oh,
Frail
interesting.
I will tear your flesh and crush your bones!
He needs to be really close to him. Oh shit, I'm still inside it.
Flames of hatred! Oh, how they burn! There will be naught left of man but smoke and ash! Let the fires ride and rage! Kneel before me! Your demise shall portend the extinction of Altana's vile progeny! The darkness within me shall devour you all!
Oh, he's only at 1/3 of health taken so far. I have no idea what's going on, but there's something else. Oh, he's armoring up. Oh, joy. He's chadding up.
Return to the feculent soil that birthed you!
So glad I'm not healing on this fight. Oh, it's 3 of them now. Oh. Caught in one.
Spate of my rage quenches the candle of your trivial existence.
Here. Oh, hang on. Oh, this guy's doing it as well. Okay, so you have to look at how big the orbs are in his hands.
The brunt of the deepest rancor and wrath.
Oh, what the hell? I have like memory.
I will crush you like the insects you are!
Back to this phase.
I will keep coming back until the fires of wrath consume me!
Ah, shit. I'm gonna die here. Oh, no, I'm surprised I did die. Ah. Pay attention to that at the same time as he's knocking you around. Jeez. I'm sure once I've done this a few times, it'll be fine. Wait for this to go off.
trembles before my might!
Oh, he's doing this thing again. Oh. Oh. Oh, I didn't even see that first one.
Kneel before me! Your demise shall
Too busy trying to escape the current pattern to look for the new one. Oh, that 1%. Jeez, that was nuts. Okay, first fight, not bad. Decent mechanics. Second fight, okay, bit... give it to you. Right. Right. Ooh, okay. It looked nice, that one. That's for Black Mage. Let's pass on the gear. Ooh, 94. I didn't get it. Tattered music sheet. Okay. Got nothing from that raid. I rolled a 94 and still didn't get the minion. That was like a 5% chance I wouldn't have got it. Are you alright? She's merely sleeping. It remains to be seen if she'll give us a fight when she wakes. She stirs. A two-headed lizard. Try and take a bite out of me, huh? A scrawny thing like you would barely make a snack. Besides, we don't eat people. Sorry, I'm a little on edge. If you've no quarrel with us, we've none with you. We only wish to talk. Can they really be trusted? I should know better than to judge people based on their appearance. It's fine. We're an intimidating specimen. I'm Preesh, by the way. Nice to meet you. So, There is much of this we don't understand, but what we do understand is the battle is won, for now at least. When would have otherwise been a struggle proved a decisive victory against the Dawn Serpent, Shade, and the rest of those fiends. That is to say, thank you very much for your help, Lex Wolf. Right, let's... Black Mage. Nope. Hang on, I thought I did get a item. Nope. Go to Duty Finder. Reward already received. Yeah. What item did I get? Can't be the ring. They don't usually give out rings in... Did I pick something which I shouldn't have? Okay, it's definitely not one of those. Was it? White? No. Won't be Oh, okay. I got striking. Right. Oh, god damn it. I was looking for mage stuff. For some reason it gave me... Ah, well, next time. Next time. Right. Which is almost definitely probably certain you're standing in Juno? What were your names again? I'm Lex Wolf, and this is Bakul Jar Jar. Lex Wolf and Bakul Jar Jar, right? You look like a Mithra. More importantly, you look like the adventuring type. If you've done with the small talk, would you mind explaining why you attacked us? What in the world are you talking about? Don't play the fool with us. You are sprouting nonsense about us being Taurus and nearly killed a man on your rampage. Well, I do recall fighting Tauros not long ago to protect Olmir. Olmir? A friend of hers, you say? That's all well and good, but she was addressing Galul Jar Jar's shade with that name. The incantations needed to summon it are said to be based on a much older magic, one capable of clouding people's minds. While an enemy is skilled enough to summon Galul Jar Jar, stands to reason such tricks are not beyond them. Meaning young priest here was likely tricked into believing the shade was this Olmir person. So it was an illusion then. It's starting to come back to me. There was someone who warned me that a dear friend needed my protection. He was a blue like you, left-haired, and he gave me these bizarre weapons. Blue like me? I usually fight with my fists, but I didn't think twice to accept what they gave me. I suppose they're magicks to blame. In any case, I hope the real Olmir hasn't been dragged into all this. Can you tell us anything about the ones you thought was your Olmir? Where they may be hiding, perhaps? Would that I could, but when I got here, I was all by my lonesome. here being where exactly? Juno. At least, I think this is Juno. There was never anything like that here before. Mostly empty, but there are a few people lingering about. We don't know where to look. Maybe they can tell us something. Go appreciate and see what you can learn from this place and whereabouts of the shade. I'm just gonna that light up a bit. We'll remain here and keep watch on the rift. I sense something foul in the winds here. The sooner we leave the place, the better. Let's see what I can explore. Auction house, any questions in the past? Great wealth. I remember the auctions, actually. New adventurer. The city's not all what it should be. What would I give for a drink right about now? Monstrous record, Dale? Neat 1k, can I have? Alas, my love, so shy. Oh, okay, so that's what the sheet music gets you. Oh, the blank sheet map. Party, looking, dark, samurai, dragoon. Have you seen the Game Awards? I've heard there's controversy about Elden Ring being nominated for the second time. Yeah, Game Awards nominees, yeah. Cthulhu divining 5 cards, other wobers. But I've not really looked at the lists. But yeah, people have gone. They're starting to include DLCs, expansions as standard remakes as standalone games, even though they could probably do a expansion category, a DLC category, and a remaster category or remake category. Astrobot, Baltro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Shadows of the Eldtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor. Okay, Metaphor. That's a Metaphor surprising. I'm not familiar with Balatro. Feels like it's been a slow year for games. Oh, and we should probably stop by the Tenshido as well. It's in the back of the Neptune Spire, across away from the fountain. Vision now accompanying you. Yep. Oh, good. I was hoping to run into you two. I don't wish to overlay for. It's that card game that took the world. I never paid attention to it. I don't think I saw any streams about Balatro then. I don't wish to be overly forward, but why were you speaking with that Mamorja earlier? More importantly, what was it doing here? They would never dare venture beyond the shores of Arajar unless, by gods, has Gulujaja laid siege to Arturungren? Is Juno next to fall? I don't know anything about sieges or invasion. But that Mamorja over there is a friend of mine. There aren't nothing for you to worry about. The poor man's probably more confused than we are about all of this. Adventurers gathering from all the corners of the world buy and sell their spoils here. The taxes are pain, but it's worth it for the wide selection. Just between you and me, though, I've heard you can cut a good deal with merchants peddling their wares just outside of town. But why is it closed? The auction house never closes. Maybe they're waiting for things to return back to normal around here. Whenever they reopen, I suggest you stop by. Who knows, you may get lucky and find something way below market price. You press against the wall, but it refuses to budge. Won't open. Ah. Then I guess we won't be meeting Aldo. He is head of the Tenshodo. When the world's in danger, he always there to lend me a hand. Sure, I can't meet him. I'm sure you... sure the two of you would have gotten along famously. Unfortunately, we're on our own here. Neptune Spire applicants invite our branch. Please, will issue membership. Oh, that feels like a guild. Where on the map do I need to go? I passed one? Yeah, I passed one. Oh. What? Why is this blocked off? There's supposed to be stairs here leading up to the residential area. I swear that things get stranger here by the minute. Well, I thought I knew all the Mithra who travelled through here of late. Where are you from, stranger? Britannia? I can't say I've heard of it. Most folks passing through hail from San Diora, Bastock and Windrust. Windurst? They're probably the original starting counts for 11 then, I bet. Considering the presence of state of Juno, though it seems strange to be becoming a common occurrence. I'd be lying if I said I heard of your homeland either, but that's not important. Right now, at a time like this, we need to know who can be trusted. You're new to Juno, aren't you? I can tell by the way you're taking in the sights. The city was built upon Heaven's Bridge, connecting the two great continents of Quan and Mithratia. You'll find there's an upper and lower level, a port and the administrative plaza, Rulude Gardens. At least, you would have before. All ways in and out of Lower Juno appear to be blocked or cut off. The situation here is worse than I thought. Whatever's happening here, these people are just as bewildered as we are. We should go back and find Bakul Jar Jar, see if he's noticing anything. I blame Speen. Always Speen's fault. Returned at last, with answers, I hope. So we're truly in this Juno, as she says. I've travelled all over Tural, and never heard of a Juno, or San Diora, or any of the other places. What in Atlanta's name is Tural? I thought all your Mumolja are from the Arangia. Oh, he's got a sword and shield. I wonder where he got those from. Prish, you're alright. And she has you to thank, I'm sure. Thanks for caring, I guess. And who are you exactly? I appreciate the concern, but I've never seen him before in my life. How can you say such a thing? I mean, you do look like the sort I might know, but I'm drawing a blank. What was the name, mister? Ah, my name is... My name is the real Slim Shady. Yeah. You must be the one they found wounded in Sky Deep Sonate. Well, we have to call you something. How about Alaxel? Vagabond in the Memorgia tongue. Though it may be closer to adventurer in Lexforth Eorzean. Nicely chosen, brother. That does have a rather nice ring to it. Alaxel it is. So where are we exactly? You know, or at least a close approximation. Surely you remember the place, don't you? It does feel familiar. What's so special about this place anyway? And where did that damn shade get off to? Bah, none of this makes any sense. My, what a vexing predicament. Oh! It's this guy! Oh, it's the Rogers, guy who you thought you killed. Alright. Hey, that's the one that put me under a spell. I'm sure of it. So the Brunaware sycophant yet lives. What are you doing here? It's a real jar. Cool. People have been wondering he could have been the true villain of, you know, of Dawn. He just seemed to have that puppet master behind the strings feel, and then he got killed off. He never did in the end. Then, you found me in a generous mood. I thought it might enlighten you as to the nature of this place. That is why you've come, isn't it? The young lady is correct. This is the Grand Duchy of Juno. So we really are in Juno, and yet something feels so off. I never said this is a real one. It's an imitation, a rather convincing one I might add, which I created based on visions of another world. You built this? That I did. While you and yours were holding the Dawn Servant's coronation, Dorja and I ventured to the gate of the Golden City. Everything was proceeding as planned. The gate's key was in our possession. And the power to reshape the world within our grasp. Or so I thought. In the eyes of a resilient sun, I was but a useless tool to be cast aside. By all rights I should have died when he struck me down, but once the chamber was empty, the gate still open, I saw my chance. What I found when I dragged myself across the threshold was an emptiness, a space beyond time. It was there in this dark expanse I beheld another world. That world was called Vandiel. Actual screenshots of 11. That's kind of cool. Look at those low textures and everything. What a load of rubbish. If anyone would believe that everything and everyone here is a little more than one of your toys. He turned to stone? As I said, everything you see here is of my creation. Much as we fashioned the Phantom of Guljajar for the Feast of Brotherhood, I would use our ceremonial tools to breathe life into my vision of reality. Oh. Why is it when I talk too much, when I'm reading stuff out loud, I yawn? Probably not breathing in enough. Much like we fashioned a phantom of Ghoul Jar Jar for the feet of the Brotherhood, I was able to use our ceremonial tools to breathe life into my visions of Vandiel. Under normal circumstances, my conjurings only have strength enough of a brief clash. But with that stone, however, my magics are capable of so much more. Isn't that what Zorulja used to build his army? Electrope, he called it? Electrope, you say? If you know its name, then I trust you also know these stones are possessed of immense power. Power enough for my creations to persist as long as I please. Fortunate then that world between worlds was filled with structures made from electrope, more than I could even ever hope for. Wait, if everything as you see here, everything we believed was from Vandiel, is of your making, then am I? Gods, that would mean that I am as well. Yes, well, a trivial thread in the tapestry of my grand designs. And what a wondrous weave it will be, made possible by the endless possibilities gleaned in that walk of echoes. The memories buried there, those remnants of echoes, will shape my dreams into reality. I once believed that dream lay in the resilient sun, but that bastard is dead to me. By my hand, Terrell will have the greatest ruler the world has ever known. I've made an admirable start, but my work is far from finished. Very well, I'll draw upon the echoes once more to summon the greatest beings of Vanadiel, and their strength will be made one with the magnificent shade. The reason and resolve which built the nation of Tuliulal, matched with the uncompromising tyranny that commanded the Mamulja of that world. I won't let you say. If you won't listen to reason, then maybe you'll listen to my fists. There we go. That's the spirit. My preparations will take time, of course, but when I am ready, you can be certain I will call upon you to bear witness to my greatness. Roger, wait! Damn it all. Just when I thought things couldn't become more complicated, making sense of Alexandria was trouble enough. But now we have this Vanadiel to deal with as well? I can only imagine how Prishan Alaxor must be feeling. What do you do when your very existence is called into question? First he served the tyrant Zorulja, and now he would dare usurp the throne for this pale imitation of the Dawn Servant. Snivelling wretch. Try as I might, I can recall nothing of my past to refute Zorulja's claims. Prisha, on the other hand, seems to know everything of her past and who she is, yet to be told the memories of your life are not your own, I can only imagine how she must feel. Now's not the time to be disheartened, at least not here. Anyway, I wouldn't trust anything made by Zorulja to be safe for long, or to remain functional. Let's return to Mamuk. While we still can, my mother will want to know of what we've seen here. Back to Yaktel, back to the real world. I'm on the garlic gesture. Oh, people looking for groups? Is there a hunt train going on, maybe? Yeah, there's a hunt going on. I should really join one of these hunt trains one day. I was just randomly in a map over the weekend, and a swarm, and I mean a swarm of players, about 50, 60, just spawned in. Oh, S ranks. Oh. Where are they? If they're S ranks, they could be quite good. It's not in say. Is it shout? No. While it's doing that. Yep. Oh wow, they're all the way up there. There's a hell of a lot going on up there. Oh! That's a big monster. And that's a lot of players. I'm getting lag now. Was that quite literally it? Is it actually a hunt train? Or is it just a S-rank hunt that appeared? Yeah, it's just the S-rank hunt appeared, okay. Yeah, Right, let's go back to where I was meant to be. Oh. There you are. I thought you should be the one that explained what happened out there in Yaktel. Oh yeah, let the mute talk. Not simply from another territory, but another world entirely? That explains much of the initial confusion between us. My apologies for any trouble I may have caused, and thank you for taking me in. Different worlds, and yet we seem to have so much in common. I cannot help but wonder what it is that links the two together. What indeed? You mistook us for the Mamulja of your Vandiel when we first met. May I ask what they are like? Nothing at all like you and yours, even if they do bear a striking resemblance. There was a time when all the peoples of Vandiel, the Mamulja included, knew peace. But a tyrant possessed of a terrible power claimed rulership over the Mamulja and turned them against us. Before we realised it, we were at war. A tale similar to ours in a way. The rare few of us born with two heads grow to be immensely powerful. That power was used to justify our preeminence to over all others. But that is not who we are anymore. We can be better. For our forebears, we will be better. All of our hard work will be for nothing if Sororja succeeds in seizing the throne. Well, you'll not want for aid in stopping him, I promise you that. Oh, keen to lend a hand, are you? I don't need to know who I am to know the right thing to do. My blade is yours. On my honour as an adventurer of Vandiel, we will put an end to Sororja's schemes. If she were here, I'm sure she'd have done the same. Right then, we can worry about whether or not I'm a real another day. I'm not going to stand around and let this Sororja piss all over the other memories of my home. So you can count me in too. Don't think you can forget about us. This all started in Yaktel, and we have a duty to keep our forest safe. Sororja has left us without a trail to follow, but it's only a matter of time before he reveals himself to challenge Lexworth once more. 8 months. 8 months till this plotline continues on. And another 16 till it concludes, roughly. It alternates between 2 plot lines now. If you're ready, I think it'll be prudent for you two to learn more of our world. An excellent idea, brother. We should start with Tuliulal and see to our preparations while we're there. If you would meet us at the dirigible landing, we'll see Prescient Axel. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. Suddenly I've stuttered on this name. Al-Axel or something? To Tuliulal. They have some stupidly complicated names to say in this. I get it's a regional thing and it's based more on South American culture in this expansion. Oh, that is a pretty chocobo. And they're gone. Bridgeable landing. There we go. they've not been here before, so I can't teleport them. They have to take the long way. Those balloon-powered airships are really something. I didn't expect the flight to be so smooth. Oh, this is Tuliyolau. Before I forget, I couldn't help but notice how much you seem to know about me. Is there anything else you remember? I'm afraid I don't. And as you don't recognise me either, perhaps we weren't acquaintances after all. What I know was likely overheard in a tavern somewhere, patrons sharing stories of your famed exploits. I see. Well, I'll leave it at that then. Now, where to begin? Brother, would it not be wise to first appraise the Landsguard of what's happened? Or would you prefer another stern lecture from the Vow of Reason? I'd sooner rip off all our tale. Fine. Could you keep them occupied while we see the Landsguard? Maybe take them to eat somewhere. Ah, I know, take them to Aunt T's to sample her tacos. Here, for the first meal of yours we spoiled. Hey, that's me making up for the tacos we never got. And just so we're clear, we're not expecting to earn your forgiveness. No amount of good deeds will ever undo our past, but there's always time to build a better future. Bakul, you are the coolest. When you get there, tell her we sent you. She'll see that they've taken care of. Aunt T's tacos. Eh? Let me guess, they serve tacos? Oh, I can hardly wait. I ate tacos all the time back home. Though I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a more scenic route. Maybe something along the way will help jog Alexor's memory. Following. What in Alfana's name is that? Do people actually ride those things? Chocobos are the only beasts I've ever seen used for riding in Vandiel. If they have any, I'd sure like to see them. Those creatures remind me of the Chocobos in Vandiel. To say we adventurers found them indispensable would be no exaggeration. From shore to shore, they were our faithful companions, wherever the road might lead us. My home is surrounded by ocean too. No, it has the most beautiful views on a clear day. Not about the occasional monster, though it's been nice to be able to walk around like this without your guard up and all the time. I cannot say why, but I remembered something looking out at the sand dunes. There was a man on docks who claimed he could teach me new battle arts, but he would only agree to the condition that I retrieved for him Damesfly worn, an apron, and a magic skull. I don't suppose you've met anyone on your travels who made such a queer request. So these are the markets of Tuliyolau. There are so many stands, I wouldn't know where to begin. It's enough to make my head spin. Some fruit would sure hit the spot right about now. No, Prish, remember, you're about to eat tacos. I happened to spy a few goblins on the way to the market. I remember them living in the major cities in Bandiel as well. Of course, there were no shortage of unconspicuous sort living in the wilds as well. They would gather in droves and give chase to adventurers, forcing anyone and everyone to retreat back to the safety of town. Here we go to Auntie's Tacos. This is the place, right? I can smell the savoury meats already. And you must be Auntie. A cool Jar Jar recommended we sample your tacos. We'll have 3 of your finest, please. That cool Jar Jar sent you, did he? Take a seat and they'll be right over with a tray of our world famous fare. Tacos, at long last. Oh, how I've waited for this moment. I thought nothing could match the rich flavour of our tacos back home, but the spicy seasoning of this meat is something else. The meal's on back all, Jar Jar, so don't hold back. Fish has taken the lead, but we won't be outdone, surely. Phew, I couldn't eat another bite. Thanks for treating us. It was almost like a taste of home. Tapanzia. Seeing as we still have a little extra time to ourselves, care to hear more about Bandiel? "20 years ago, the land was gripped by a terrible conflict. The Crystal War, they called it. And it wasn't long before my home, Tarn-Azir, was drawn into the struggle. During their assaults on the peninsula, the beastmen launched a weapon so powerful it sundered the land, connecting us to the mainland. Those who survived fled to the Tanzian safehold. It was much of, but we were able to piece together a modest living down in those caves." Sorry, I'm spoiling the mood, aren't I? You're an adventurer too, aren't you? Have any tales of our daring you can share with us? Oh, where to begin? 2,000 hours? Space? Multiple dimensions? Time travel? Done all that. Travelling to other worlds and saving this one from the very embodiment of despair. Wait, really? You're not just an adventurer, you're a goddamn living legend. A hero and living legend. Sorry for the wait. There was much to praise the Landsguard of, as well you know. That Sororja was behind the stolen relics, and the sightings of Goruljaja was understandably difficult for them to hear. And yet, there are others enticed by the rumour of a strange portal in the woods. I have heard some foolhardy treasure seekers have even gone off looking for it. A dangerous thought, knowing Sororja could show up at any time with more of those echoes. Which is why I'm going back to Juno, to make sure our people stay out of there. If you're going, then so are we. It beats sitting around waiting. God, those tacos were bloody brilliant. There's nothing better than good food and good company to pass the time. I'm fairly sure we've heard Josenian tacos before. They are famous for their heartiness and help stave off fatigue. Those who often found themselves on the defensive in battle would do well to eat one before a fight. As soon as Bakul Jaja gives the word, we'll be off. Ooh. That's... Yep. With that we had time to show you more of Tula Yolao, but we can't afford to have anyone wandering around in Juno. Then let us make haste to Yaktel. Is it all? Ah, it's all the way on the other end of the map. Let's look at currency. Okay, 633. Saxon nuts. That's for like hunts specifically. Yeah. Oh, we've got 1,500 of those as well. Sorry, I'm just like looking at currency. That's the like more limited currency, which oh, I've got the to buy the better gear. But then I should have, yes, this coin. I can use that to upgrade the better gear as well. The sooner we clear this place out, the better. It's hard to blame anyone for wanting to take a peek inside. No, it certainly would. I certainly would. Oh. I can only speak for myself, but the idea of running headlong through a mysterious rift to God knows where in search of treasure seems absurd. Tyrrell has no shortage of legends, like the City of Gold, to inspire would-be treasure seekers. No risk is too great if they believe their dreams can be realised. Effort's better spent on more honest living, I'd say. Gyahaha! Walking the noble path like you, brother. In any case, would we find it there? We have to get them out quickly. Oh! There's actual other players in here as well. When I jumped through that rift, I was expecting a dungeon or maybe a labyrinth, not whatever all this is. It's dangerous and I need to leave. Don't make me laugh. Not long ago I heard someone uproaring in the streets about some rare stone they found. Something like that could be worth a fortune. I'm not going anywhere if there's a riches just lying around for the taking. We don't mean to threaten you, but you need to leave at once. This place is more dangerous than it looks. Never seen a city like this in Tyrol before. Dangerous, you say? Perhaps I should hold off on surveying further then. What a shame. I happened upon a rather curious stone I hope to take with me, but it was stolen by some Tonwataran brute. Without knowing the value of that stone, I can't say it's worth giving chase, but he ran off to the south, if you mean to go after them. I'll be leaving now. If it's truly dangerous as you say, I hope you'll be leaving soon as well. Oh, cutscenes over here. You came looking for some fancy trinkets too? Well, feast your eyes on this. We spoke with anyone who would listen, though a few were too stubborn to heed our warnings. A block of raw electrope? But how? I take it you're the one that found this. I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave with that stone. It's too dangerous. You expect me to just hand it over? Bah, this isn't truly you allow, and you have no authority here. I found it, and I'm keeping it. This is for your own good. Plus put the stone down and walk away, or else. Careful, brother. Lay a hand on him and the vow of resolve will never let us hear the end of it. We've already in her debt as it is. Fine, you come here to make your fortune, yes? Then let me pay you for it. That would certainly save me the trouble of finding a suitable buyer, but don't expect me to let it go for cheap. They're going to do an auction. Who can help out over here? You're selling an artifact found in these ruins? Whatever this gentleman's willing to pay, I assume I can pay more. Great, just what we needed. But what do you suppose we do now? Explaining the circumstances surrounding this place would likely take more time than we can afford. Ah, of course. Why not hold an auction for the stone? An auction? That would certainly simplify matters. It would save you the trouble of bargaining for the interested parties separately, and incentivize them to pay you handsomely, lest they be outbid. Fine by me, but I'll only be accepting payment in gil. This money will be taking me overseas, where we can finally live the life I've always wanted. Yoink. The following events cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel pending duty find. Okay. I may have your opening bids. Can you handle the bidding? We don't have much experience with auctions, but we do have coin. You can use around 1 million gil saved up from our work with the Landsguard. Hopefully that will be enough. Upon speaking in town Tonawatan Filcher, the auction will begin. You may also first speak with those other prospective buyers to receive hints regarding their potential bids. We've 1,000,000 gil all told, but I'm trusting you won't need to spend all of it. Damn, I wish I had money to join in. Seems like fun. While it's imperative that we recover the electrope, it wouldn't do to show your hand too early. Better be conservative with your bids, staying just ahead of the competition. No time for the back and forth with this bargaining nonsense. All I need is one bid to win that stone. So she'll bid at once. Foreign merchants relieved me of my stock a few moons past, and it's a good thing they did. 1,500,000 gil, and I was forced to spend half it in preparations of the expo. 1,050,500,000, so he's got 750,000 most at max. Okay, so what's your offer? Okay. I'm going to start high with 500,000. A bold opening bid, but I'm willing to bet that's all you have. 560,000 gil. Half my savings gone. Surely they're close to conceding, right? $600,000? How is anyone meant to compete with that? One out of the running. Good. Then I'll bid 700,000. Only one left now, but I don't think he'll give up without a fight. Well, I've come too far to back now. 720,000. Raising bid such narrow margins, someone's reached their limit. Finally, it's over. You have a knack for business dealings, Jackthorpe. Maybe you were a merchant in another life. That looks to be all of it. The stone is yours. Can't I just beat him up? He is trespassing. Oh. That was more expensive than I would have liked, but nothing a few hundred hunt bills can't make up for it, I hope. As fun as that looked, I'm sure I would have made a mess of things if that were me. I tend to get a little carried away under pressure. All done, friend? Now, let's have a look at that electrope. Got something going to happen when you pick it up? Yeah, this present. It feels familiar. The Shadow Lord? There's no mistaking that deep, bitter malice. This stone must have served as the heart of the Shadow Lord's echo. He was a being of pure hatred, responsible for bringing about the Crystal War. I was part of the company that would eventually bring his reign of terror to an end. You helped defeat the Shadow Lord? Meaning Alaxor must have been there with her. I don't remember ever hearing about that. In any case, I will hold on to the electrope. We should hurry back and speak with the Landsguard. Excuse me, but were you speaking of the Shadow Lord just now? Is there more you wish to know? Perhaps I could be of help. I've heard a great many tales of the fiend from the bards who frequent my taverns here in Juneau. I've been waiting over yonder to hear the fountain and my companion to arrive. But you're welcome to speak with me until they do. A most welcome offer, though there is much to be said for a first-hand encounter with the echo in question. Perhaps we can revisit these tales another time, after we made certain no more treasure hunters can readily gain entry. Let's return to Juliolau and speak with the Landsguard. Henceforth, come meet us at Bright Plume Post. Oh, all the way back at the... So no one's guarding the portal? Actually something to do up on this end of the map. Ah, excuse me. I'm hoping for a few Landsguard will be here already. The Landsguard all appear to be well trained and well armed. I dare say they would be a match even for our soldiers back home. Once again, we're left with nothing but time on our hands until Cerealjar shows himself. I suppose there's no shortage of work to be done if we ask the Landsguard. You may be better served exploring Tyrell, familiarising yourselves with the land. It wouldn't do to find yourself lost when we're needed most. Honest to God's adventure, what a great idea! You're coming with me, Axel, and don't you dare say you're not interested. Any self-respecting adventurer would jump at a chance like this. I'll not deny your suggestion piques my interest. We warn you now, though, the wilds of Tyrell are rife with danger. It is no place for the unprepared. I welcome the challenge. Ha ha ha! I can hardly count the number of times Vanadil's been visited by some world-ending calamity, but no matter how dire things may have seemed, we always find a way through, together. This will be no different, I'm sure of it. There's nothing we can't do as long as we have each other. Band of adventurers barely met, united in the face of great peril, just like old times. Are adventurers always so sentimental? Is that a terrible thing? Here he is. The moment we learned anything about Cerealjar's movements, we asked him to contact you. Oh, cool. Got an adventuring group. But cool, getting the getting to make actual friends. And it won't be till 7.3. Oh, cutscene. Meanwhile, in the echo of Tulia. Yeah, soon we'll slaughter them all. Is that not so, Cyriolja? Soon, my dawn servant, very soon. Then there shall be none to stop you from taking your rightful place on the throne. How fortunate for me he lacks the wisdom of the true Dawn Servant. But he will be made fit to rule. I must choose from the echoes carefully. The Shadow Lord showed promise, but Vana'diel is a land of rich history. I needn't settle for those who are but a blink of an eye in the annals of history. With the strength of the ancients, I will bring Tyrell, no, the whole world, to its knees. There we go. That's the end of the Final Fantasy 9 plot. Final Fantasy 11 plot. So we just need 13. I want the Sims to do some stuff with 13 because that's the number of franchise which is not being touched by any other games in any way, not being referenced in any way. 7 is too obvious and it's too popular. I doubt they're going to really touch on 7 with a crossover in this game. Not for a long time. Not till after the 3rd game of the remake trilogy, and even near the end of, say, the life of Final Fantasy 14. It may be right at the end, when 14 is pretty much done. Right. I need to spend the coin that I just got. Sublime Curiosities. Okay, get one of these coins a day. I need to mend my stuff. And I need to take off the materia. That one broke. No. Is it here? It is. So if I compare, that'll increase the stats quite nicely. Same jacket, just augmented and better. So where's my glamour? There it is. And now put my materia back on. Where's the materia? Ah, there it is. Here's the shop. Okay, can't put more critical hit on. Determination? I think determination increases normal damage in general. I realised I can get some more materia in general. Repairs everything. Yeah, that's all looking good. I can start some of the main story. Come back on Thursday or something. So that's the Alliance raid done. No point doing it again today. I'll come back on Thursday and do it, or Wednesday between, like finishing work and running and doing D&D. It's 2.5 hours, and yet the actual gameplay aspect was like the first hour 15, with a good chunk of it just waiting. Ooh, okay. $680 items, food items. Go for the catfish pie. Oh, it's a pleasure as always, Lexworth. Have you been able to relax lately? Big old thumbs up. Wonderful. As busy you've been with the rite of succession among other things, you deserve an opportunity to experience Tuliolo at the most leisurely place. Sampling the tacos in Ixbral's today is one such thing to do. They made the traditional way and laid them with fillings, and we absolute sublime if you have an empty stomach. The owner, Brooke Ibu, will look after you. I get to have more tacos. Hope it isn't Lexworth. Alone today, are you? I see. If you have a hankering for tacos, then they're on the house. Consider it a token of gratitude for your help tracking down those treasures. Go out and find the table. I'll bring you your meal as soon as it's ready. Oh. You still love tacos, I hope. Heh, you ate so many when you turned 5, you could barely move afterwards, remember that? No, not really. That was 30 years ago for me. Right, sorry, it's still strange for me too. Just the other day you were a little boy clinging to your mother's skirt as you set off for Yoslani, and now you're a man, grown with a face full of hair. Even so, I knew you were my son the instant I saw you. We're still family and you can always rely on me. Relying. That feels like the only thing I'm doing right now. On you and everyone else. I can't even start a fire without assistance at my new job. Back in Alexandria we had the electrope. If I needed a fire, all I had to do was press a button. Everything was at our fingertips. But here, I'm helpless. A culinarian who can't even light her stove. The way others in the kitchen stared at me, gods, I'd never felt so embarrassed. I'm sorry to hear that. I've been told of the tales, but it seems like it really is different within the dome. My wife and children. I was thinking I'd have them join me once things had settled, but at this rate... I say you send for them. If they're your family, then they're mine too. I'll do whatever's necessary to make it work. I didn't mean to overhear, but it seems you're having trouble readjusting to life in Toliolao. Valwuk Lamat. To aid folks like yourself, we've established a support group at the Wing of Reflection. There you can learn the skills you need to live outside the dome. It isn't easy being back, I know, but I'm hopeful that they can make things easier. That's exactly what I need. I'll definitely seek this group out, and I'll bring my family with me. Thank you. Oh, look who it is. I was just about to go find you, Lexworth. You don't mind the company, I hope? I could use a bite to eat myself. These are my tacos. Get your own. First, tacos with Bakur and tacos with Woodlamat. Ah, the tacos here never disappoint. What you been up to lately? I've been catching up on my sleep. I've been exploring Tyrell at my trusty alpaca. I've been making a name for myself in the Arcadian. I'll go say that. You're fighting in the arena in Alexandria? By facing off against tough opponents, I'd wager you'd honed your skills for even further. As for myself, I've been kept busy with the duties at the palace, but whenever I find a moment, I like to walk the streets and talk to the people. That way I can better understand the problems they have, and share them with Kona and figure out solutions. I was on one such walk just now, and as mentioned, I was hoping to find you. Kona and I have something we want to discuss with you, as Dawn Servants. Do you have time to come to the palace? Great, I'll go on ahead. Please come and join us once you're finished here. Ah, my tacos are gone. Back to the palace. Have they changed the throne? Or do they both sit on their dad's old throne? Ah. Mistress Lexworth, it's always an honour. Val Kona has stepped away to attend to a pressing matter, but he should join you before long. Right, cutscene. be voiced for once. Ah, it's not. Oh, you're all here too. Well, Coroner summoned us, though, if truth be told, Elfino and I have been seeing him quite regularly of late. He asked us to share our knowledge of the Hainish culture. You see, in hopes to further strengthen your alliance, we were, of course, happy to oblige him. Crown and I were likewise summoned, otherwise we've been carrying on with our work compiling information on the Golden City. My grandfather embarked on his investigation 20 years ago. With our report, we shall finish what he started. Lest you wonder, Thancred and Urienge have left to resume their tour of Tural. Ishgard, meanwhile, is back to research cross-lift rat travel. She was here just a few days ago to get Kona's permission to investigate living memory. By the way, she mentioned wanting to take a look at the key in your keeping at some point. If the look she had in her eyes was an indication, I suggest you brace yourself, for when she comes calling, you're like to be stuck with her for a while. Just done an entire story arc with her with another dimension. As for Estinian, we know neither where he is nor what he is doing. Some things never change. My apologies for the delay. Think nothing of it. We took advantage of the time to catch up. So, what can we do for you? Hopefully, present company is enough for whatever it is you need. The matter for which I have summoned you pertains to Alexandria. A state funeral will soon be held in Solution 9 to mourn the passing of Queen Sphene. King Gulja and his administration have invited us to attend. While certain issues remain unresolved between our nations, such as the treatment of Yasalani, I see no reason not to attend. For generations, the Alexandrians lived without even awareness of death. I wouldn't have expected them to have funeral rites still. Apparently, the members of Oblivion unearthed records of ceremonies that were conducted in Alexandria of old. It was they who put forth the proposal that the Queen be thus honoured. Leave it to that lot to think of such things. The people of Alexandria is no longer forget to depart. They're being confronted with the idea of death for the first time. I suspect our friends wanted to do something for them. Though Sphene was but a simulacrum, she was nonetheless a pillar of her people. The pain of her passing must run deep. Indeed, a funeral will give Alexandrians a chance to come together, to express their grief, that they might overcome it. I wasn't sure at first, but I've decided to go, not only to be there for Gulja, but to put this chapter behind us. I requested your presence and none other than to see if you wish to attend the funeral. You knew Sphene as well, after all. I killed her. I think that'd be inappropriate. because your role in her demise, I take it? But we had no choice. We had to stop her from killing countless innocents. I won't force you to attend the funeral if it makes you feel uncomfortable, but while I represent Tuliolao in official capacity, I'd like it that you could be there to watch over everything. I feel the rest of us should go too. Regardless of the reason, the fact remains that we deprived Alexandria of a beloved ruler. It's only right that we remember who Speen was, to her people and to others, so let us stand with you. Then it's decided. Let's head to Solution 9 and look for Gulja in the back room. Okay, just title shot, title screen now. Okay, cool. Though I too would ideally attend the funeral, given the circumstances, it would be best if that Lamity represented us. Besides, I need to be on hand to oversee the city's repairs, which is taking longer than expected. When that work is complete, we'll finally look into installing new thrones. But to have Father's throne here still, it makes me feel he is close by. I'm quite happy for it to remain for a while. Right, if I teleport using this. I get behind the bar? No. Glad to see the invitation reached you. As you may have heard, we will be able to find data on forgotten funeral customs amidst old records. It appears we have been preserved by those who rued the loss of culture due to the proliferation of regulators. We're grateful for this foresight. Ah, you came for the funeral. Of course. I'm the only one who will officially take part, though. The others will watch over the proceedings. So, how have you been? It's been a while since we last visit. I'm good. Cheryl is always teaching me new things. Recently, I've learned about Everkeep systems for the mechanical soldiers. It's knowledge I'll need to use my authority properly. Studious as always, I see. By the way, way of a treat, I brought you a gâteau au chocolat. It's kind of a cake. I think you'll like it. Thank you, Lamity. Thank you for coming. I've never been to a funeral before, so I feel less nervous having you here. Out of curiosity, what's the custom in Alexandria? In our world, it's common to offer flowers to the departed. It's much the same here, according to the records. Flowers will be distributed to all attendees. Considering that all the world used to be one, the practice of offering flowers may well share the same ancient origin. Fascinating, wouldn't you say? Is it catfish pie I want? Yeah, it's catfish pie I want. flowers are being handed out in Praxis Park. I'm thinking of heading over there now. We'll join you. There's a man I would like to speak with. Gossan. He was apparently Speen's aide, and the one who sent us the invitation. Come on, let's go. Resolution, there we go. This is a really large area, it's just super empty of people. Why, you are? I'm Balwa Klamat of Turialau. Thank you for extending us the invitation to Queen Speen's funeral. We are honoured, truly. I had seen you better from a distance, but never had the pleasure. I'm Gossan, former chief aide to the Queen. Since her passing, I've been responsible for administering affairs of state. Can we get our flowers here? Yes, Your Majesty. The flowers are being handed out in the counter yonder alongside the regulators. What? We need to wear regulators for the funeral? Ah, rest assured, you're not a requirement. We're aware your people do not use them. You see, people in Alexandria of old wore tokens of mourning upon their persons when attending funerals. As such, tokens were black. It was a suggestion that we might wear regulators painted the same colour. We've yet to produce enough for everyone, but we're distributing them as we are able. I see. Yet, regulator or no, the important thing is that we remember Queen Speen. Remember her and her kindness, as you make an offering of your flower. I will. The proceedings will soon begin in the plaza. Please, take your place once you have your flower. Oh. This is why it's so big for this shot. Here we are, just in the shadows in the corner.
Although we are gathered here for the same reason, we hail from different lands. Some were born and raised in the Alexandria of old, while others came to us from Tuliolal. It was from this union of diverse peoples that a new Alexandria was born. The only home that our younger generation knows. How did we overcome the barriers between us? What moved us to join hands in common purpose beneath crackling skies? You know the answer. We survived. We thrived because Queen Speen brought us together.
We'll get to see a big... we don't get to see a big robot body.
Inspired and encouraged by her boundless kindness, we strove to be better. for ourselves as well as those around us. And in Her Majesty's absence, there is a sadness beyond words. Yet we will remember her. Remember all the good that she has done for us. So let us pray, as the people of the Old Kingdom once did, for the peaceful repose of the departed.
Oh, there's a lot of duplicates
and
out
let
there.
us keep our beloved
Like the
queen forever in our
People in the front
hearts,
are all different, and
that
yet
her memory might guide us unto the morrow.
like, they're just all copy and pasted. Not even change up the clothes or hairstyles.
Would that I could find
Like, come on,
solace
press
in
a
my own
R
work.
and G on them. Oh, Gorgia, you're just, living out in the wilds. Should you be laying this down for Utis instead?
Was Queen Sphene taken to the cloud?
I think
She
she
must
was
have
the
been.
cloud.
To still remember her is strange, isn't it, darling?
I miss her. She would always cheer me up when I was down. But even though I remember her, I'll never see her again. That doesn't make sense.
It seems that's what it means to die, I'm afraid.
But what will happen to us? Are we just going to be sad forever?
What will happen indeed? Everything that we have, we owe to Queen Sphene. How are we to go on without her?
I still remember Her Majesty so clearly. If only I didn't, I might feel better about the future of our realm.
Dealing with grief for the first time.
Perhaps we should also consider moving to Tuliolo. The journey won't be easy, but it'd be better than staying here in uncertainty.
In times like these, I take comfort in the beliefs of a Turali people called the Yokui. To them, death isn't the end. So long as we're remembered, we never truly die. It could be the same for Queen Sphene, you know? If you keep her alive in your hearts, she'll always be with you.
we still won't be able to see her, right? I don't want to think about that. I wish I could just forget instead of having to feel like this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to impose. Please, mourn your queen however you see fit. As expected, they struggle to come to terms with their loss. I hope they can find a way to move forward.
It's not only grief that weighs on them, but worry for the future. Bereft of their queen, how will they proceed?
True. But with that at least, we're not powerless to help. What is it, Guloja?
I was wondering, is it better to remember or forget someone when they're dead? I remember my father, and every time I think of him, it hurts. It's the same with Queen Sphene. Knowing that she's gone makes me feel sad. But it's different with my mother. I never knew her, so I don't feel as bad. I want to remember my father, but maybe I'd be better off forgetting him.
Guloja.
Why don't we continue this somewhere else?
Yep. You feel bad because your dad was a dick. There's not that many flowers. Ominously looking at that regulator. Where did I respawn? Oh, all the way over here. This seems to be a good place to continue our conversation. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought that up. Simply leaving Alexandria won't solve all their problems, I fear. The problems run deeper than that. I hope the altar can provide comfort to those who need it. Seeing that child reminded me of myself, of how hard it was for me to accept that grandfather was gone. But the sadness is what gave me the strength to come this far, and I'll never choose to forget it, never. Hey, Guloja. Do you know nothing at all about your mother? Gail searched the system for information on residents, but the only memorial she found listed was my father and me. Even if she died and was erased from people's memories, she should have been there, but she wasn't. Well, that you're here means that she was here too, inside the dome. There can't be any other way about it. Perhaps we should try looking again? I'll just say, do you want to know? I think so. Even if it makes me feel sad, I want to know her. So I want to try looking again. And if I don't find anything this time, I'll give up. I see. Well, if that's what you want. Then I'll help you. I'd like to help as well, and I believe I speak for the others too. But I can't bother you with this. You already came for the funeral. We came here not only for the funeral, but to see whether all was well in Alexandria. but we're not about to leave just yet. Besides, in seeking to learn about your mother, we're bound to learn about your father as well. By retracing the steps of this man who kept his own counsel, we may gain knowledge that can serve as the people of Alexandria. Alright, thank you everyone. Oh. Ooh, search of the past. Assuming neither memories nor records of Gul'Jar's mother remain, then must cast a wide as net as possible. I suggest we split into groups. Explore if you could make inquiries outside the outskirts, and the rest of us will do the same in Solution 9. Right. Over here. More items sold? Ah, something's really cheap. Ah, nothing sold. Okay. Anything I can buy from here? Those. I need 500 vouchers to get something rare. It's going to take a while. Right. What did I want to go? Aha. A Memorgia woman? Their people have never been a common sight around here. Why, the last time I saw one would have been before the dome came down over our heads, just among the entourage of Landsguard that was dispatched here. I assume they all returned to Tuliolel after their mission, but if any remained, I suppose they could have been trapped in here with the rest of us. You're looking for a Memorgia woman? Oh, Gul'Jar's mother? I can't help you there, I'm afraid. I only know a little about Zororja and then only what my father told me. He said that before the dome cut us off from the outside world, a Terrell Vidral had appeared and was terrorizing the region. In response, Zororja assembled a party of warriors, and with them confronted and felled the beast. It was interesting to hear of the king's feat in the past. Right. Need to find another. Aha! Sorry, I've never heard of a Memorgia woman living in these parts, much less one connected to Zororja. You might be better luck talking to the people over in Tonawatan, a settlement to the north of Everkeep, in a place called Uawata. The resilient son won their loyalty when he saved them from some crisis or another. Or so the story goes. If I remember correctly, their chief's name was Kanalika. Back to the back rooms. Got some news. We just asked a few random people. Boom, 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 boom. So there was a settlement to the north. So yeah, we've literally just like south of the south side of the dome, really. But we've not ventured north. Galorgia has told me all. We previously tried to track down the records of his mother, but we came up empty-handed. With everyone's help, hopefully, we can still get somewhere this time. Ah, so he spoke to quite a few different people as well. Let's combine all our findings and see what conclusions we might draw. So, Zorja brought a retinue to the Blind Sky and to Yasalani, among whom was a female Morja. His mission was to rid the region of a Turiel Vidril, and I believe it's safe to say that was the crisis in Unawata he resolved. And if some of his troops stuck around for a time, perhaps to assist the villagers with recovery efforts, then they could have indeed gotten trapped in the dome. We also heard stories about a settlement in Uawatoa. People lived there until nearly a decade ago, and Zorja made regular visits. If he required secrecy, a location home to his most loyal followers would have been ideal, and if the Momolja woman had remained there, they would have had occasion to come in contact. I see, but what could Zorja have been doing in that village? I think we can answer that question. In order to retract Zorja's steps, Raha and I spoke with a researcher who worked in orogenics. He said that approximately 20 years ago, a number of his colleagues were transferred to a research facility outside Everkeep, per the King's direct order. This is the first I've heard of such a facility. Only Vanguard was believed to have been under the King's jurisdiction. It was apparently being used to develop a new kind of weapon, but I'm afraid that was all we could learn. There's plenty to go on. Even if the work was there was classified, any materials and equipment needed would have been manufactured within Everkeep. So we look into transportation records. There it is. The routes are full of detours and attempts of obfuscation, but large deliveries were being made to Yotawata, far too large for a mere village. There hasn't been activity for years though. It's likely the facility has been decommissioned. Do you think that's where my mother was? We can't say for certain just yet, but I reckon there's a good chance. This is amazing. Even though no one remembers her, you managed to figure all this out. Each piece of the puzzle may reveal little on its own, but when put several together, a picture begins to form. And even should memories fade, footprints remain to mark the path of those who walked before. A lesson I learned in another life. I will be investigating the secret facility in Uawatoa then. And this time, I want you to come along, Galorgia. Uawatoa is on the other side of the lake. To get there, you'll need to take a hover cargo from the Drift Downs. Alright, thank you, Shale. I think that might be a good place to stop, to be honest. It's just gone 10, 3 hours in, and we're heading towards the new area, which might be the new map. Or not new map, but the new dungeon, most likely. So that'd be a good place to pick up later on in the week. So, thank you very much for joining me. We've done the Alliance. I'll probably be grinding that again at a later time. But I'll have so many classes to choose from. So many to choose from now. So yeah. I might have to start doing a roulette. I think I've still got switch to Scholar. I've never used Scholar. I couldn't get my head around it. I think I've still got side. Ah, no, I don't have side quests to do with Scholar. Or do I? Don't know why I've got that one. That's a Weaver quest. That's level 80 quest, which I spent hours queuing up for and gave up. But it's no longer current content. No one wants to do it anymore. Don't know what that one is. There's a reward. Proto Ultima Heating Shield, okay. That's unlocking a dungeon, which I've not had a chance to do yet. But yeah. Right, thank you very much for joining me. Hope everyone has a good rest of the week. Take care and see you all very soon. Goodbye.